What's going on, people? How we doing? This is the Bryan Tann Show with your host, Bryan Tann. Now, you might be wondering, Bryan, where are you at right now? Um, so I wanted to make a joke, be like, haha, funny joke, be like, oh yeah, I'm in an undisclosed location and I was kidnapped by like Mossad or something. No. So I'm in the original room where the first podcast happened, my bedroom. We got a fancy light over there. You can't really see it right now. Hold on. Yeah, makes it can make it look like make it look like an ocean in here. It's pretty cool. But anyways, just want to do a quick update. I know that podcast episodes have been slowing down a little bit. Mm, Sorry, excuse me. I just want to let you guys know it's not that I'm like losing the spark or anything of like making podcasts. I would it's just I'm really busy like with wrestling season. Like practices, I don't get home till 6 o'clock at least. Plus Saturdays, I'm at all day tournaments. Wednesdays, I'm at tournaments. I'm going like hours away. So I'm just really busy. So the uploads will be slowing down. The uploads are slowing down a little bit because I just don't have a lot of time to fit it into the schedule, especially with all the free time going to like work and games and like homework. So that's where I've been. It's been a little bit. Let's check. I hope this doesn't stop recording. It definitely stopped recording. Anyways, the last episode was at least a week ago now. At least a week ago. Um, so I really can't keep up with that like once every week schedule or give or take as much as I would like to, as much as I want to. Um, it just like I don't have a lot of time um in between doing everything I need to do and then also doing my podcast. So the podcast has to slow down a little bit, unfortunately. Doesn't mean it's gonna stop. Does not mean it's gonna stop. It's just gonna be like there's not gonna be consistent schedule for a while. This is gonna be whenever I get the chance to record a podcast, I will record a podcast and put it out. Sometimes it'll be multiple times a week. Sometimes you'll get like sometimes there will be no podcast in a week. As much as it sucks, I really don't want to. I'm sorry. It's just, life duty calls, you know. But while we're here, while you guys are here to enjoy the show, let's uh let's cover some stuff, shall we? Big news. Some big stuff happened. Um so first order of business, sorry about the camera. My webcam broke last episode if you watched it. Yeah, it broke in the middle and I made like a MacGyver-esque like setup with tape to keep it together. That's not really working now. So I will get a new webcam soon, but to the time being, you're gonna have to deal with the not so good laptop mic uh, camera. But anyways, big sports news. First of all, we're gonna talk a little WWE on the podcast at some point. Haven't really been able to squeeze it in, but I really like the WWE. And some sad news. Sad news came out last night, which was um December 13th. Well, let me look it up real quick. Was December, yeah, December 13th. Um legendary a legendary WWE wrestler, John Cena. Now, he's one of my personal favorites. Um, and I'm kind of upset about it. A lot of people are too, because spoiler alert, he lost. They, Triple H made him tap out. This is why nobody likes Triple H, dude. This is why Vince McMahon was such a better, like, he ran the company so much better. Even though, yeah, he's a terrible person, but that doesn't stop other terrible people from making great things. Kanye makes amazing music. I'm not saying he's a great person. Who else? Who else is an example? Hitler was a really, really good painter. He also killed lots of Jews. So, and killed himself. Thank you, Jaden. Yo, I look over at my little brother, and he's just like, yo. And so, all right, so that's dope. Not that's not dope, but so yeah, I was really sad about that. That's why nobody likes Triple H anymore. I feel like he's just bad at his job. I mean, not bad at his job. It's like, dude, who makes John Cena lose his last match? What the fuck? What's going on? Like, who does that? Why would you do that? Um, Other words, today was a big moment for football. The Patriots finally got shut down by the Bills of all people. Josh Allen put him down for over 4 points today. Um, let's see. Pat Mahomes tore his ACL. I think, yeah, I think it was the ACL. He tore his ACL. That was pretty sad to see, even though I really don't like the Chiefs or Pat Mahomes. That was a rough one. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. Naturally, I mean, I haven't torn my ACL, but I would assume that shit sucks. I would assume it's really bad. Um, let's see. MMA news. Um, we had the last pay per view, like the last pay per view of the UFC before they go over to Paramount about a week ago. Um, so it was Murad Dvalishvili versus Piotr Jan. Um, Piotr Jan pretty dominated Murad pretty well, and it was actually really sad. Cause I really like Murad. He's one of my favorite fighters, and he got pretty busted up in that fight. I was pretty upset to see. Also, Joshua Van, up and comer in the flyweight division, uh, beat Alexandre Pantoja. And I'm pretty sure he like broke his elbow or something. Hold on, let me look it up. Did Alexandre Pantoja? Did Alexandre Pantoja beat Islam Makhachev? What, dude? What? Why is that coming up as the first thing? Break his arm. Suffered a severe left shoulder dislocation at UFC 323 in December 2025 when he landed when he landed awkwardly trying to break against a fall against Joshua Van, ending his towering in seconds. Although sports indicate his shoulder popped back in, and early scans showed no fracture but ligament damage. Needs checking. All right, so he got pretty busted up by Josh Van. So legit all of the champions we have right now have zero title defenses because Islam had just got the welterweight belt. Well, I think it's the welterweight belt. Um, Welterweight UFC. Yeah, Islam is the champion. Yeah, so he just became the welterweight champion. So he has zero. He has zero title defenses this year. Piotr Jan doesn't have any title defenses. Nobody has any title defenses this year with their newly acquired belt. Even the people, because like when you do, let's see, I have the UFC app right here. Can I see champions, please? Let's just do pound for pound. Um, yeah, Hamzat doesn't have any title defenses. Alex doesn't have any title defenses. Piotr Jan doesn't have any title defenses. Um, Joshua Van doesn't have any title defenses. Um, yeah, so nobody currently on the UFC roster has any um title defenses, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's kind of an odd one. Here, let me turn that off. That might be bothering. That might be upsetting to my ears when I rewatch this. Um, but it definitely might because nobody has any title defenses this year, which is kind of a big deal. Um, because it kind of leaves the UFC in shambles. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Nobody has any title defenses, but it might be a good thing because we're going into the new year with a oh, I'm so sore from my wrestling tournament yesterday. I won. Sorry, I don't mean to come off topic. I won my first ever wrestling match. I my record is now 1-4. Officially is 1-4. One one win. Low key nasty, dude. It was a good win. But anyways, it might be a good thing because like we're going into the new year, right? And that means new champions, like completely new champions. We can make a fresh fight in every division, and maybe we can at least get one dude to have a title defense in the so we can have at least one champion with a title defense for the White House card. Um, shoot, what else do I want to cover? Nah, I really think that's it. Covered everything going on that I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, I covered everything. So yeah, episodes will be slowing down a little bit. I apologize. I know the next one I can guarantee is one over Christmas break because I'll be at my dad's house. So you'll see another podcast with Bryan Tann Sr. That'll be a really good one. That'll be a really entertaining and fun one. That'll be an in-person one too. It'll be the first in-person one on the podcast. Um, but other than that, that's really much it. That's really pretty much it. Um, I just want to say thank you to everybody that watches these podcasts. It means a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Oh, sorry. This has been your host, Bryan Tann, from the Bryan Tann Show. It has been a pleasure. See ya.